Hello coders. So imagine a scenario you are given some data set like this and you are being asked to find out the total and the grade, and the grade will be as such that in if each of the subject, that is subject 1, subject 2 and subject 3, if a particular student gets marks over 35, only then he will be declared as pass, otherwise he will be declared as fail. Now to find out the total, what you can do is that you can select whole of this range and you can press the shortcut key, that is control equal to, sorry, alt equal to. So alt equal to is the shortcut key for auto sum. Now comes the final scenario in which we are going to find out the grade. Now we'll be doing we can do this using several methodologies. One way is by doing if combined with max, and another way can be if combined with and. So now if I let's do with the first approach, that is if with max, so equal to if. So it's a simple logic that if maximum, so sorry, not maximum, if it will be minimum, so we'll be finding out the minimum of all this subject. So if the minimum marks in all of these subjects, if none of them is below 35, then he will be declared as a pass. So if it's greater than 35 or maybe greater than equal to 35, he will be declared as a pass, otherwise he will be declared as a fail. That's it. Now let's press enter. Now let me click here and press double click in here. So here there is a fail since he has scored 33 in subject 1. So there are no more fails. So if I change one data manually, maybe he has got 34 and press enter. So he is a fail as well. So let me press F2 in here to show the formula function F2. So it's simple that we are finding out the least marks in all of these subjects. So maybe there are two, or so there are two. So it doesn't matter if there are if in these three subjects, if any of these subject there is a marks which is below than 35, then he will be declared as fail. So it's another scenario that he has scored below 35 in all of the subjects. So then the result will be written is the least, that is the least marks below 35 in all of these subjects in which he has scored. So this is one way in which you can find the pass and fail grade. So there is another one that is using and. So what we will be doing is that we'll be writing equal to if. Now we'll be using the and function. So if and of all these subjects, if and in all of these subjects the marks is greater than equal to 35, then it's pass, otherwise it's fail. But there is one catch. Let me show you. If I press enter, okay, so it shows pass. Okay, so let me press 2032. It's still showing pass. So the result is not populating if and in all of the subject. Okay, so this bracket won't be in here. This bracket would close in here. Now I need to press enter. So it's showing value. So the question comes, what is the problem with this? So we are having a simple logic. If and B2 to D2 in all of this range the marks is greater than equal to 35, then pass, otherwise fail. It's a simple logic. But the catch is that and works on single conditions. That is, you have to manually do something like this, that if this one is greater than equal to 35, again if this one is greater than equal to 35, again if this one is again greater than equal to 35, only in that scenario there is and of all these conditions. So and one works on only single cell. If all of these conditions just matches up, then he will be declared pass, otherwise he's a failed candidate. Let me press enter. Now we are having a proper result. Imagine that there are maybe 14, maybe there are 8 subjects or 9 subjects, then writing, the selecting individual cells and giving marks for the individual cell will be a hectic job. So what we can do is that there is another way in which you can do is that by using array function. So if So what is an array? So array means this is a range. So when a formula works over a range, we use the array function. So if over this range the marks is greater than equal to 35, we'll be declaring that he is a pass candidate. Otherwise, he is a fail candidate. Now instead of so there is one bracket one bracket is missing. So instead of pressing enter, which is for a normal cells, in case of a range of cells, when you are working with a range of cells, you press control shift enter. That's it. So that's the two way in which you can find the gradation, that is if combined with minimum, or you can use if combined with and. Thank you all guys for this. This is all about this short tutorial on how to find out grade. Happy coding guys.